All right, I told this one the last time I was here, and it's kind of a gross story, but I think they're all kind of gross, so this should fit right in. This is called The Wrong Bum. I'm a creature of habit. And one of my habits is sleeping on the subway. Pretty much any moving transportation, I pretty much just immediately fall asleep as soon as I get on it. And when I was working at Citibank down in Lower Manhattan, I looked forward to that nap every day on the way home. It's about a 45-minute ride, and it would really make my night. I'd get out, be refreshed, and ready to go out and whatever. So one day I get down to the train. I'd always walk down the South Ferry, so I got the train at the first stop. Because at that time, they had these old trains that had one seat in the corner that was perfect for sleeping in. And I'd grab that seat, and there'd be nobody on either side of me, and I was alone, and I'd nod out, and no one could try to pick my pocket or anything like that. It was great. This day I get to the train, and the station is packed. Evidently the trains weren't running very well, and I got on, and my seat was taken, and I was pissed. I wanted my nap, you know, and I had to sit in the middle of one of the long rows of seats they have, which is definitely not optimal for sleeping. When you really got a good nap going on the train, you know, sometimes you drool, sometimes you like lean to one side, and if there's someone there, you're leaning on their shoulder, and they like hit you in the ribs and knock you back, and you go over and lean on the other guy's shoulder, and it's just sucks. Not good for sleeping. So I'm sitting there, mad, and this guy gets on the train. Now, it's summer, middle of the summer, August to July. It's like gotta be 95 out, 90% humidity, and this guy gets on with his jacket zipped up to the top. This greenish type hair slicked back. It's like, this ain't good. He sits down right across from me, and the odor that came off this guy was phenomenal. New York City bums, when they get on the subway, I guess being contained like that, it just is nothing like it. So I'm sitting right across from him, and I'm mad because I'm not getting my nap, so I yell, I look at him, I said, you know, you smell like shit. And the guy looks at me and goes, you don't know me? You don't know? I said, I don't want to know you. You smell like shit. And the guy is yelling, and everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy, because you don't talk to these people. It's just, you don't do that. And here I am telling this guy to smell like shit. So this went on for a while, and I look over, and he blows his nose into his hands. So I think, what the hell is he gonna do with this? And the next thing I know, he rubs it into his hair, and that explains the green tint to his hair. And that did it for me. I got up when I went into the next car. I was like, my stomach was turning, and just the thought of this guy was getting me sick. So about 5 other people followed me into the next car, and then this Orthodox Jewish guy gets on and comes into our car, but he's looking at the bum, and he's giving us a play-by-play in his voice, which is kind of like a cross between Jackie Mason and Howard Cosell. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like prototypical Jewish-sounding guy. And he's going, he's standing up. He's taking his pants down. He's taking a shit. He's taking a shit. And I was like, really getting nauseous. So I was like, he's sitting back down. He pulled his pants up, sat back down in the shit. So I walked up about 4 or 5 more cars. And when we get to Inwood, I'm getting off, and there's a cop standing there. So I said, you know, not for nothing, but this guy took a shit on a train a couple of cars back. Now I had forgotten, I walked about five cars up. When the cop got on, he started walking back, and 2 cars back, there's another bump. The last thing I see is him raising his club, and I start yelling, you got the wrong bum! You got the wrong bum! And I saw the club go down, the car pull out, and that was it. I couldn't help him.